Conference will now be recorded.
Good evening. It is 6:05 p.m. on this Thursday, December 4th. You are at the Port Orford session of the Parks Commission. With that, we're going to do a roll call. And first of all, this meeting is called to order. By way of roll call, Chair Brian Thompson, and if each of you, both in person and online, could introduce yourselves, and then we'll proceed on to our Pledge of Allegiance. So go ahead.
I'm Ladine Ricky.
Sarah here.
Okay. And
Geraldine.
And Geraldine. Okay. And with that, so we have four, and with that, we have a quorum. And so we will proceed on with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We do have a quorum?
Yeah,
We do have a quorum. Yeah, there's
Hey.
four of us here.
I looked it up and I think it is filled, but I don't know filled seats.
Okay. All right.
But I thought 3 would be.
Okay, commissioners, any additions to the agenda? Hearing none, we'll move on to minutes from November 6th, 2025. A motion to approve the minutes for November 6th.
I second it.
Okay.
Any discussion?
No.
Okay, all who approve the minutes, please signify by saying aye.
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 Okay, and that is unanimous. 4 votes aye. And are you scratching some? You
I
are.
am.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, we have an application for appointment, and I know at last we were going to have asked John Hanson to be present. I don't see him here or online. So with that, I think we're just going to table until he's here.
I don't know why he isn't here because he did come to the council meeting
Okay.
last time, but I don't know what happened.
Okay.
I didn't talk to him.
All right. Well, we're going to table for now. Citizens Court basketball court. I think that was related to him.
Yep.
So with that, we're moving on. Report Buffington Park host update. Sarah, would you like to
Sure.
give a general?
Get my notes. I talked to Melissa about it. They
Yeah,
have,
and it's a hip.
yeah,
Wherever privacy applies, we're being
Right.
careful of that. Yeah.
no, I know.
Yeah.
I talked to city manager. She currently has 2 applications filled out.
Okay.
We're going to leave it open for maybe another week or so.
Okay.
And then call for interviews and go through a selection process.
Great.
And I said I could be on that
Okay.
committee. So it's moving along and, the former park host is gone.
Yep.
And
Well, that's exciting that there are 2 applications filled out.
yes, it
That's
is.
good.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
That's a very good thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
Very good.
so. It's,
Okay. Well, thank you for that.
sure.
Commissioner reports. Commissioner Thompson have been enjoying going through the park, and I'm looking forward to who is selected for a new park host. And I keep trying to kick out some of the, this is related to the putt-putt area, the needles that have been accruing. So when I'm there, I will kick out some of them. And so that's that. Nothing to add at this time beyond looking forward to a park host. Lavendall.
Okay, so a couple of things that I'll be talking about are in the new business.
Okay.
But I will give an update on the planning.
Oh, yeah.
But
please.
yeah, the planning grant.
Okay.
Melissa finally got all the documentation and completed it to say that we accept the planning grant.
Mm,
So that just went in.
Okay.
And so then we're just waiting for them to send all the instructions and how they want us to proceed. And then we can start proceeding with
Very
the
good.
planning grant. So that's the update.
Okay, great. Anything else to add, or go on to next commissioner?
Thanks.
That's what you got. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, I'll be talking about these other things. too.
Okay, got it. Okay. Courier's not present tonight, and Ricky?
And Ricky has nothing to report
Okay.
at this time.
Okay. Commissioner Rickle?
I have nothing to report.
Okay. Old business, none cited. Therefore, we're going to go on to new business. 9A, new commissioner training. Sarah?
Yeah, I put that on there because we talked about having commissioner training or having us as a group, new commissioners. And we thought we would do it maybe in January because we were talking about it.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember that.
Mhm.
And so I don't want it to go by the wayside. I think it is really valuable for us as commissioners to go to all the place, and to have some insight. You'd probably be the one that would have to take us on
What's
this
that?
training. We need someone to do the training, which would probably be you since we're all new.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I don't know. But we talked about that, I don't know, a few months ago.
Okay.
So
I think training is a great idea. So, yeah.
do we want to try to set a date, or do you want to look at your dance card? And I think, what would it entail? I think there would be a benefit for all of us to go to the different parts that we are responsible for,
Mhm.
And
You
to
know.
talk
and to walk through and
Oh, you're talking about just a walkthrough of
kind of a
our-
walkthrough, that kind of a training.
yeah,
Not that
yeah.
you and I can talk about if we need to do some kind of commission training, but I was thinking, a walkthrough, a
Yeah.
walk in the parks.
A walk in the park. No, we would do that on the annual before. So yeah, that'd be very appropriate.
Do you,
Boy, it's so tough because with the time of year and the weather, we
I
don't want to
know.
do it when there's a deluge.
right?
So might have,
I mean, you could look at the calendar and see what maybe works for you because you're pretty busy.
yeah.
And we can
And
all try.
if we get, because we still have to, well, we could do it as a work session, but still announce that we're going to be meeting. That way, if anybody else wanted to join,
Right,
then they're invited to. So,
right.
okay.
maybe in January.
Yeah.
In January,
We
yeah,
could shoot
definitely.
Okay,
for
so we
January.
already talked, or somewhere we were already talking about not having a January 1st meeting.
Yeah, it'd be January 8th.
And so
Okay.
possibly at the January 8th meeting, doesn't the weather like usually lighten up for end of January, early February? We might
Can.
consider having our February meeting as a walkthrough,
You could do that.
Mm-hmm.
especially if it's like February 1st or something. I don't know how the calendar,
My phone died while I was in this other meeting.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
but we could decide that at our January 8th meeting.
that sounds good. Yeah,
Want to do that and
Okay.
what it will entail and when,
yeah,
because we still might need to meet, but can't call it a work session.
right.
But
Yeah,
if
just
we
do
can,
do it January, but we come
let's decide.
trying to see if we can even get some forecasts, weather forecasts, But yeah, I love the idea of walkthrough.
Yeah, I think it's important. I did it, but I'll do it again.
Okay. Um, skate park fence discussion.
Yes, it's another, I'm sorry, I'm putting all this on here. Um, There's been some concern that there's no fence around that big bowl, the big
Mm-hmm.
empty swimming pool.
Yeah.
And it really is a hazard, especially and then, when it gets dark or dusky, to have somebody walk off into that.
Oh man.
Yeah, it would be terrible.
Yeah.
And so I would like to, I don't know what our financials are, how much, but I'd like to propose that we go to the city council and say that we have some concerns that we would like to put in a fence or have, or even that could even be a, something like Rotary did or some group did, but they would still have to get, because they're digging,
Mm-hmm.
they still have to have, but there's a woman that comes out and does the assessment.
Okay.
We even talked about, having a whole city park assessment, but that might be something that we could do in our planning. But that, I just think that we're just waiting for something to happen back there, out there in the skate park, and an animal or somebody walking off into the park, it's kind of a hazard. I don't know what you think.
It's
Well,
not lit up at night. It's not. Are there lights around there at nighttime?
No, we
there's
don't
been
have,
the desire to have lighting over there, but no, there's nothing like
Yeah.
that.
we don't have lighting. The park closes at dusk.
Right.
But that doesn't mean people aren't in there,
Mhm.
aren't
That's
there.
right. That's right. Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons they don't have lights, because it closes at dusk. But it just seems to me it's kind of a problem.
Well,
Potential issue.
and with the ambition of that expansion, because you guys all familiar with the desire to have a more beginner intermediate area to the skate park, which is why um, trees to the south were a few years ago
Mhm.
taken out. Well, also they were just getting dumped with needles in the actual bowl too. So, but anyways, that desire, and if that maybe that whole area to include, which I guess would be part of the planning, uh,
Yeah.
if that is included, that then that whole area is fenced.
Would that be a bowl though, or would that just be?
Yeah, it'd be I would anticipate where it'd be the bowl and the beginner thing, if that
Right.
whole area
But
would be fenced. But
yeah, but I don't know, perhaps we could, I kind of think we need to do this before we get through the planning grant and the planning grant's going to take, I don't know how many months.
okay,
And the other, it might just behoove us to see if we can move on just around that. And then if we have to take some of it out and put it more, add to it around the beginner, I don't know what you put in a beginner.
have you seen? Because there is some fencing. Some. Have you?
I've been there, but I don't remember I mean,
There's some kind of borders, so to speak, but not everywhere.
not
I
everywhere.
wonder if it's broken parts that could have some more. Some of it's like a PVC, I believe, or
Yeah.
some kind of hard plastic.
So, yeah, I just, I've been there and
Uh-huh.
I've gone and watched,
Yeah,
4th of July, watched the events. But
yeah,
I think if we could make a recommendation and then we can maybe consider partnering with a civic group or something, because, I don't know what our funding would be, but that might be something, because it is a safety issue, I think.
right. Well,
So,
I think, and that could be something we could look at during this walkthrough too, to see what is there. Because I know there is some things on one side, but yeah, I don't think it's
no,
full
it's not.
360.
No, I think
not.
it's like,
But there are pieces, so if they're, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just have to check it out.
but
That's
that
a
would
good-
be
that's a good
something
thing.
that council would have to approve.
Right, yeah. Um,
And then we could make that recommendation to council and then some of us kind of work on with council or look at it.
Okay.
But I don't know, it's whatever.
okay.
It's just, to me, it's sort of.
Well, on that note, knowing where our finances are, we don't have financials. We hopefully next month can have financials to be able to look at, so we can even see what
Right.
we have to work with. So,
Then maybe it'd be something that they would like to help help with.
okay. 9C,
Well,
unless you want to still continue.
no, I was
Awesome.
just going to make a motion. I think I'd like to make a motion that we go to council and recommend that we explore putting in a fence around the skate bowl.
Existing skate park,
Yep,
the existing bowl anyway.
whatever you call it. That's my motion.
Okay. So we have a motion.
Okay. I'll second it.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a motion to city council
Mhm.
to, help me with the wording,
Oh, a motion to city, I'm sorry, to recommend we explore or we install continuous fencing around the skate bowl.
okay.
Now, was this in our top 10 by chance?
Nope,
No?
No.
wasn't even in
It's
our.
a new
10.
thing.
It's a new thing. The only reason I bring
Okay.
it up is I'm concerned about the safety aspect of it.
Sure.
And I know we haven't had anything yet happen, but
Right.
it possibly could.
No, it
And they may not
definitely-
take it up, And maybe we can work with Rotary or somebody to.
Okay, so we have a motion, we have a second. Now we're into the phase of discussion. Man, I think before doing a full recommendation, I would like to actually go there, see what is there
Mhm.
to then know how to remedy, and in thinking of the desire for that south expansion thing, because it could, well, depending on how it's built, it could interrupt potential, but I guess you would just take out.
You
what-
just take out that, I would.
take
and
out that
just-
stuff. But I know like if, well, and to go on site to consider different materials, because if we're talking like the same fencing that's around the dog park, like that's really expensive stuff. So,
That would be part of, if they take it up, we would look at.
yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
know. I just worried about that.
okay. Okay, let's see.
Gerald,
Do you have anything to add there, Commissioner Rickle?
No, not, but I think the walkthrough, I mean, would be good to kind of look at the, how it's all laid out before you do go to the commission, but I mean, nothing's ever happened, thank goodness it hasn't. Nobody's, I don't think, ever been seriously hurt, but I mean, anything could happen.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I would like to research it just a little bit
Right.
more before
Right.
having a full recommendation to city council.
would you be willing to go and bring all that information at the next meeting?
Me? Oh.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
my concern is.
You want to meet me over there? and we
I
look
have
at
no
it?
problem. I mean, I have no
Okay.
problem. I just want, I tell you, I experienced somebody walking into a pool. She broke both her feet. It was a
Oh.
dark night. They were taking trash out from an Ecumenos and went down. So
Uh,
that can be serious. So
Sure.
I
Yeah.
just, I would like to, I'd be more than happy to work with you, go over there, look at it
Okay.
and see if there's really a need. I mean, but for me, if it's not, fenced around. We probably, we're just waiting for somebody to,
So that might be very prudent for us to go ahead and schedule a walkthrough at least of Buffington Park,
Park.
because our next thing on here in new business is the back nine discussion.
And we could walk around that
And we could
too.
walk around that too.
Yeah, we
Um,
made sure to do it in
on a day.
January, and
Yeah,
but
it'd probably have to be on a weekend.
I don't
Which
care.
is-
I'm
it could
okay.
be the weekend before January 8th. So like it could be Saturday or Sunday, the 3rd or the 4th
Mhm.
before the 8th
In January.
of January.
Okay.
Let me look at that real quick.
I can't look at my
I lean towards the 4th because it's a Sunday and I work on
Saturday.
Saturday. So,
You're saying Sunday, the 4th in the afternoon?
that'd be,
Like, yeah, that's
fantastic.
normally when we'll do work parties and different things is the afternoon, like,
So January 4th, even if it's raining, we can just gear up and go out.
that's true.
yeah,
I mean, we live in Oregon, so January 4th.
to look over both the skate park and the
Back
Eight
nine.
and back
nine.
9. Okay. Is 3 o'clock sound like a good time to you guys? 2
Three is-
o'clock?
Perfect.
Three, and whatever works for you, I'm good.
3 work, Commissioner Rookall?
I can
Yes.
lean towards, okay, 3 o'clock, 3
Okay, 3
PM.
o'clock.
Maybe
Okay.
take some pictures too while we're there.
Uh-huh.
Would it be dark? Maybe you said 2 or 2 because it gets dark?
It wouldn't be
It
dark
won't be
then.
dark that
No, it
won't
won't
be
be
dark
dark at
that
3. I'm just wondering how long it's going to take us to do all that. Okay.
I think we
We'll
keep
get
it
it
to
in
an
there.
hour and
Yeah,
go
Yeah.
check that stuff, discuss, go to the back 9.
Yeah.
So I have to withdraw my motion. I withdraw my motion.
okay.
Hesitancy.
Okay. Okay, motion and second are withdrawn. And s-
3 p.m.
so 9C
Three.
is back 9 discussion.
Well,
Oh, what?
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, did you want to
The
continue?
back 9, no, I was going to go on with,
Oh.
someone was supposed to ask Dave Lacy to come to this meeting. Did that happen?
I did not reach out to him.
I didn't
Okay.
So
reach
maybe he
out.
can be there for early 2026.
Does someone want to invite him to our January 8th meeting, maybe?
Okay, Dave Lacy.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, I've got his number. I mean, I can.
okay, just forward me his number
Or I can call.
to the walkthrough
No,
meeting?
Jan,
No,
well, he can if he wants, but the January 8th to talk about
okay.
the back 9, what that entails.
And he might want to be there for our, if we're just
Yeah.
specifically hitting, and, if he
Okay.
can be present for the walk.
Walkthrough.
And I know,
on January 4th.
The discussion then was, then being last year, that, and with Tidy present, that walk as it is kind of remains as it is. And it's the outsides of the across the street is where they anticipate the back 9 disc golf
The
holes.
outsides?
The outside of that nature, the existing nature walk area, not to affect that and its immediate outside, but that the back 9 be just outside of that. It's a huge property
Mhm.
over there. So
Yeah,
if
I've
done well, that people could still have the nature walk and have the disc golf. So
Yeah. There is some money set aside for it, but I'm not sure, and it might become part of the planning. There may be a way that we can get TLT money for it if it is marketed as a tourist something to draw tourism. If we can, we can, that's something to explore, because I don't think the 5,000, I don't know what it's going to cost. And that's probably would be, I don't know, be part of the planning grant, but
Okay.
yeah, we need to look at that possibility.
Well, I think with that, we can move on to 9D, outstanding projects.
Do we have any, I wanted to know if we have any, because it affects your ability to get grants. Do we have any outstanding projects? Now, it may not be something grant oriented, but there was some talk about some pavers, and do we have any projects that the parks started and didn't finish or got equipment for, or,
Well, I believe there's a bunch of like,
pavers?
well, yeah, the pavers, but that was more for the back nine and any public areas in the park that we wanted to put pavers down on. But we have some picnic benches
Mhm.
by the
Where were they supposed to go?
baseball area throughout the park.
Oh, okay.
But, and I think
wasn't
there's
part
some
of a
other,
big
I think there's some
project.
other signage. I guess we need to find out what water or the water treatment, because I think there's some stuff over at water treatment that is for parks that,
So we just
need to
don't
put
know.
out. So yeah, there is some outstanding
Same.
projects, so to speak.
But we don't know.
What all they are, I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Would we have any record of that?
We should. I mean, it should be in minutes and such because I know there was a number of items that were purchased,
Mhm.
benches, etc. And that included those picnic benches, but those haven't been placed yet. And I think there's a disconnect in public works and where stuff is to go and the guidance, I guess, as to where things are supposed to be. It's my understanding.
Yeah. So I guess the
So I guess we
challenge
need
for
to
us,
find out what we have.
well, and if we had a project, I just don't have any of the history, so I don't know.
Okay.
But I think we should find out if we have materials and, what
Mhm.
projects did we start and not get done, or felt, if there's anything hanging out there that we can. And it is something that they always, when you do put in for a grant,
Mhm.
but we probably don't have any projects that we got grants for.
Correct.
Okay, just,
I mean, the dog park, I believe that was with, wait a minute, the Ford Family Foundation, but that was all completed,
completed, yeah,
but that was years ago,
yeah.
4 years ago, maybe. So that was a grant thing, but in the last few years, there hasn't been.
Maybe is there a way that we can possibly do an inventory and find out
That's
where,
what we really need.
what we have and where? I mean, I'd be willing to go ferret that out with you if you want. I don't know where to look, but,
I believe some of the benches are just sitting right out by Public Works, but I'd be interested in checking that out too.
yeah.
Just to
So
see.
that
And
we
I think they
know.
would, my understanding is there's some stuff that they would love to see get gone
Yeah.
and put out because it's just hanging out and doesn't need to be.
Right.
So that'd be good. And maybe we could look into that when we're walk over there too.
Right.
On that day.
But it would be a Sunday, and so Public Works people
Will
wouldn't
not be there.
That's true.
not be there. But
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
willing to.
Okay. Well, John doesn't, but my grandson works for the city. Maybe I could find out something through him. Maybe he could talk to John.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want me to.
You say what stuff is in your way that looks like it would belong to parks?
I have seen those benches, what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I questioned my grandson. I said, "Where are those going?" He said, "I don't know, Grandma." I said, "Well, they need to be put somewhere, don't they?"
Yeah.
So-
See, and that's okay. That proves the theory that they, where does
They,
stuff they don't.
yeah, they
Oh,
Some-
so they need the direction on, okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know. So I guess, yeah, if you could look into that and we'll try to get to the bottom of what's there. And in the meantime, Sarah, if you want to glance at it and maybe meet over there to just
Yeah,
look at what's
you just let me
around.
know when.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna be out of
Okay.
commission for just until, just over the weekend until Monday, I'll be back.
Okay, all right.
But sometime the following week, I'm at your disposal.
Okay. Citizens considerations, 10A. Does anybody want to speak as a citizen? 10B, commissioners consideration. Would anybody want to speak as a commissioner on things to
Let me just
consider?
look at my notes. I'm trying to find out about where we are financially,
Hmm,
you know, so I'm kind of working on that.
Cool. Well, and I saw Mayor Ann Velises right before this meeting to inquire as to financials. So she's aware of our
Yeah.
need as well. Of course, probably was before I mentioned it, but
Yeah.
definitely, I mean, yeah, it's very hard to make sound decisions when we have no financials to know what we're going by.
But we,
And I even did, and for our records, did suggest that, until we really have some financials to look at, it seems a little odd that we would still continue meeting and still trying to fly by the seat of our pants without financials. So I
I guess
encourage
I
her to
think that we
consider
can still meet and come up with ideas and like, okay, we're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna find out where
Yeah.
this is. But if we just stopped meeting, then we might as well disband.
Mhm.
Actually, that's my
We don't want
feeling,
to do that.
because it is really important, and people, we have this guy, I don't know why he's not here, because he came to the council meeting and he's doing some work on the park and
Mhm.
stuff. So there might be we'll try to get a hold of him, because I was hoping we could get him on board at the next council meeting, which is in 2 weeks.
Got it.
We won't be able to. So, yeah, we can always make recommendations. Our recommendation for, let's say, around the fence, which I'm kind of hot on, because it's a safety issue in our park. And,
Yeah.
and that's just me. So, whatever. It just seems like we should do something about that. And we can maybe partner with the Rotary, and they might want to help put some sort of fence around there. As a project, and because I want it to be safe.
Well, we should, I was at a Rotary meeting. I don't know if it's legit for me to say this, but I was at a Rotary meeting on Wednesday.
Mhm.
And there are no community service requests.
Right.
And so the one thing that we can do as a Parks Commission is fill out a community service request. And so I would say if we go to which I don't have here, our top 10 things, if I remember right, one of them was painting.
Yeah.
And now I didn't rewrite it, which I thought at the time I should have rewritten it, but I didn't. But I am very willing as a commissioner to come here with a community service request form.
Okay.
And then we could possibly, so it's whether or not we were be putting the cart before the horse with regards to our grant.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
Uh-huh.
But
That's the thing.
painting the bathrooms and the painting, that would be something that we could go. I don't know if we have to go to council and go, hey, we would like to recommend that we partner with Rotary to paint those,
buildings and do,
really
do some
that kind of Yeah, which is something that is on our
Mm-hmm.
priority list.
Okay.
So, we could possibly go to them, because I know Public Works is real sensitive and likes to be part of all this, and rightly so.
Mhm.
And, but I mean, I can go to the meeting and say, the park, because I give a report.
Mhm.
Okay, the Parks Commission would like to recommend that we partner with Rotary to get the bathrooms painted or something like that. And they can come, we can do that, I don't know. Does that work for you?
I don't know what has happened before.
Yeah,
All I know is that for an action to take place, it had to begin as a community service request.
right.
And so,
And
Uh,
that's a request to us,
no, it's,
To
us
them.
to
We
request from
put it-
them.
yeah.
uh-huh.
Okay,
And so
I
what
don't think
you're
there's any harm in
saying,
bringing the form, to them.
okay,
So,
but what you're saying is we should ask city council about whether we can move forward to make a community service request.
right.
Okay,
And, because we'll have to buy the paint unless Rotary wants to help buy the paint. I don't know.
I don't know.
well, I will tell you, if it was asking to buy paint or not asking to buy paint, we just have to have it as a part of the request.
Right.
Mhm.
So
Clarity and,
I'll
Over
get the
requested.
forms
okay, yeah, we can check them out.
and then we can just move forward. And it sounds like sometime in January or,
It's hard to, the painting might, weather, yeah.
Rather, yeah.
yeah,
Oh, let's,
right.
okay.
But the way everything flows, like if we started the request and then by March, it all came together
Yeah.
and you
It
know,
takes a while to get,
then the bathrooms look good by April or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, okay, partner
Let's see.
with Rotary. Because
Okay.
you might not even approve it you have to approve that
Yeah, we
through
did.
your
Well,
council.
let me see. I had to think about that. It's not through our council. It goes to Community Service Foundation.
Mm.
Oh, is it like a
Is
grant?
that what the horse arena was gonna be done under?
Yeah.
And is that completely off the table now? Like it's not even it's dead. Dead in the water.
I don't actually know.
Okay.
I think that there's waiting because when we get the planning grant,
Yeah.
there'll be options, what do we, there was stuff in our master plan about the horse arena and
Becoming something different.
becoming something different. So that would
John
be,
Hanson felt like it should become something different. Um, you know, I don't know.
and our master plan had some possibilities in
Okay.
the 2017 plan. But it will be up to, those hopefully be in the planning grant, the options.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if we have an option of something being revitalized within our community,
Mhm.
it is my thinking that we should go with that option. So, that's just the way I am built. Like, they feel very strongly that it's a traditional, um, I don't know, I'm losing the word that I'm looking for, option in our park. That is,
Yeah, but I think that someone else will look at it as how can that best serve the most people
right.
in our community?
Yeah.
And I think that's that's a question that, you have to look at all the options for.
I
No, it's-
remember this was, gosh, maybe 7 years ago though, where there was something about that horse arena area and some kind of a grandfathered thing that's what that was supposed to be
I don't
used for.
know. Someone would have to show that.
Yeah, no, I
I mean,
remember I'll have to scrub through old
Yeah.
documents to see if I can even see what that is, but for some reason there was something but again, until there's
I lived
documentation to
there.
show.
I
Yeah.
personally haven't seen it used but once in this whole year. And it's,
Yeah, that's
and for me, I love the horses. I used to hot walk polo ponies and all that good stuff. But
Yeah.
what's the best thing for our community? And it's like developing, can we somehow, I'm not talking about that, but what can we do to, people come and use our disc golf. I don't play disc
Yeah,
golf, but they
yeah.
do. Is that
Absolutely.
something that we can, that'll bring tourists, in? What is something that
Mhm.
will help vitalize? So there might be some other options and there might not be. Anyway, we
Okay.
digress off of our.
No, that's fine. It's good to discuss these things. So,
Yeah.
anything
Right.
else y'all as commissioners want to consider as a 10B thing? All right, well, hearing none, we'll go into a future meeting, which is Thursday, January 8th,
Yep.
2025, here in person and online at 6 p.m.
All right.
You ready to close this? All right, with that, this meeting is item 12 adjourned. It is 6:47 p.m. This meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks.
you,
Good to see you,
Gertrude.
Geraldine.
Jean,
Geraldine?
I know, I got her name wrong. Geraldine,
All right.
I am sorry.
That's
And
okay.
thanks for following through on that, what the public works says with your
Yeah,
grandson.
I'll
Yep.
I'll see if I can talk to him, maybe find out some information.
Boom. Sounds great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. You guys have a good evening.